Hello there, I'm Antony Westwell. Welcome to episode 18 of Life of a Musician. Now this video is going to be a little different. My dad took on a little side project, something to do with my studio behind me here, and I thought it was really interesting seeing the process of these products being built. So I wanted that to be one of the main focuses of this video. So what I'll do, I'll quickly go over what happened at the weekend in terms of my gigs, but then we'll dive into this different approach to the video. So on Friday, I was at Eddington, which I do once a month, usually the third Friday, sometimes the fourth if there's 5 Fridays in a month. It was busier than it's been for the past few times, which was good. We had a good response. Saturday, me and John are putting this up there as potentially the best gig, most enjoyable gig we've done together. It just went down really well. Everybody loved it. The place was packed. It was awesome. Really, really good night. Really hard to beat. And for Sunday, back at Hideout, just our usual stuff. Tried to do a few new songs just to keep it interesting for the regulars, but just a nice easy gig to get through. But that's enough for the gigs. I know that's very condensed to how I usually do it. Let's dive into the good stuff. I've got a knife. Hi guys, this is a little bit different. I don't know if you could even see me doing that. Hello. I've got a parcel here. A really big box, and it's a bit heavy. Wrapped up in bin bags. Sent by Dexter himself. Now these are going to be my new monitors for my home studio. I recently purchased this microphone. Hopefully that's in frame. It's an Aston Spirit 5th anniversary, just because that was the one that was up for sale. Got it for a reasonable price. Well, actually very reasonable. And these are also, so that was second hand, and these are also second hand. These are Adam T5V pair of speakers. Apparently these are better than the T5-7, just for you non-music folk. I don't really know what I'm talking about either. But these have more of a better mid-section, I believe, than the T7V. Basically, higher the number doesn't mean that they're better. These had good reviews, so I finally found a pair that was at a good price that I could afford. And so we are moving closer to what home setup I want, which also means I can get out more originals, demos, high quality sounding stuff. Could do it with the stuff I have now when I have the Focusrite set up. Still have the Focusrite interface. That'll be an upgrade for later on. But I do believe I can use my Alto mixing desk as an interface. So I might try that out as well. But now I have this microphone. It's got different polar patterns on it. So I can record high quality on multiple instruments. Mainly voice and obviously guitar. But let's open this box up and see what they look like, see the quality and see the condition. Now I'm not sure the best way to do this. It has definitely been packed in a way so it won't open by accident, which I can appreciate. I believe these are boxed, meaning that they're in the original boxes. Yep, I can see Adam Audio here. Always cut towards yourself, Anthony. Can't hurt yourself doing that. There we go. Box is a bit damaged, but that's not bad. Not big damage. Just flip it on the side. There's a lot of tape on here. There we go. Beautiful. Bin bag is off. Here you can see that is what the speakers look like. Now let's get this tape holding these boxes together off. And we should be good. Take them out and have a little look at them, eh? Oh, lovely. Last bit holding them together. There we go. Now we have the separate boxes. Boom. Just need to open these now. They are well and truly sealed. Like there's no way you would have been getting into these without making a racket. I mean, I probably won't keep the boxes. I don't plan on selling these anytime soon, if ever. It's always good to have them. If I do end up selling them, it might be because they break eventually and it'll just be for parts. But this is the first box. Take that off. Oh yes. Boom! There we have it. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's very cool. Bit of blue tack on it. What the hell that's for? There it is. That's one. Quite a good size, you know. And they're in what looks to be very nice condition. And as you see in here, they do provide the kettle lead to power it, which is good. As you can see, these little speakers here, they're not what I'd call monitors for mixing or whatever, but you can just play stuff through them. They do sound okay, they're Logitech, but they're just for basically watching stuff and, you know, video editing. These are for mixing music. Look at the size difference. organise it a bit better so they're not just on my desk. But let's get the other one out. Fun little fact, they come with silica gel, and I actually take that out and put it in guitar cases sometimes, mainly my acoustic one. Yeah. Put the knife away finally. And here's the other one. Let's see the condition. Actually, so this is in better, isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful. And in here, I had both the manuals. Cool. And once again, other kettle lead, some paint or whatever stuck to that, but it comes off. More silica gel for my acoustic guitar bag. Well, there we have it. Here's my new speakers. Awesome. I might make a separate video for my setup. I'm also wanting to do a video about what gear you can use for acoustic gigs, like what I use, going from a low budget to a higher budget. I feel like them videos might be useful instead of just showing my weekly vlogs like I usually do. I'm going to try and do some new things on this channel, keep you interested. I'm having some good response from the vlogs. Gigs that I do, some people come up and say, oh, I'm enjoying the vlogs, by the way, which is nice to hear, so I'll keep them up. But yeah, next step for me in terms of music, I think, is setting up my home studio in a better way. You're just gonna have to ignore the dressing gown and the messy hair. Another package. I just edited the video where you see me unboxing this package about my speakers, and now this arrives. Now, the other day after playing at the dispensary, they had my name on this chalkboard spelt correctly, and I was like, that's a very good idea, having it right next to me so people can read it and search it if they need to, without putting an H in it or putting the wrong spelling in and not able to find me. So I went on to Wix, which is the same place I have my website. It's actually Wix and Vistaprint. So I went on Vistaprint and decided to make a little poster that I can hang below my speakers when I'm playing. Well, one speaker. I thought I'd show you the process of me unboxing it so you can see my initial reaction. There's a little thank you from Vistaprint there. Vistaprint is also the place where I got, you know, my custom water bottle, you know, these business cards, my older business cards, as well as the ones with me and John, the King's Encore. So I know that the quality is good. Here it is. Ooh, nicely tightly wrapped up. It's got its circles here that I can hook it up with. Let's unbox it and see what it's like. Quality feels okay. It's a little vinyl type of thing. Not just like I printed it off on an A4 piece of paper. Now, the print quality is where I'm gonna be looking at. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Bada boom. Hopefully you can see that nice and clearly. So this, basically, got my name obviously. Scan that. I've got it really big so hopefully you can be far away and do it. We'll do a little test in a second. But that is just going to hang up under my speaker. And I think it'll look pretty decent. So let's do a little test. Right, so I've hung it up over here. I'm obviously going to have to stop recording when I do this. But I'm going to stand this far away and see if it works. Yep, I can stand this far away. I do have to zoom in obviously, but it does work. And say people are sat closer to me, say here, and it's just on my speaker. And they can just get the phone out. They can read it easily, see my name there. So I think it was worth it. It was only about £5, I think, to actually make that. Postage was about the same, so I know, total about a tenner. So it's definitely worth it, you know, higher quality print. Looks more professional than just sticking an A4 piece of paper on something. And a little thing that I did, I've got my little logo inside of the Instagram thing, so it's a little touch there, but not bad. Here's the studio now. Now my speakers are flush under the desk, which we don't want. Even these little mini speakers have their own built-in gap there, and you never want them on the work surface. So we're getting some risers, and I thought, why don't we make some? Or why doesn't my dad make some? So my dad here has got some spare pieces of wood. What are they from?
They're oak stir treads.
Oak stir treads, and we're making some speaker risers / sound absorbers out of them. So this is my dad. This is how we put it together. He's just took it upstairs and he's made some markers here so the speaker will be on flush because there's not that much room on my desk. But that is the first step of the process.
The plan is to put expanding foam in that, and that acoustic layer will soak up your sound. Soak up the sound. That's why they foam windows. That is an acoustic wall panel. So take that oak off, cut the foam to size to put on there, and that's
put the speaker on top of it.
Yeah, and it won't slide. So what we do is clamp that. Doesn't matter if we mark this side because this is being cut off. So really there's no fixings, it'll just be foam what's going to hold it together. A couple of pins probably, but that is it. So what we do now is I'll stick some acoustic expanding foam in there and leave that for half an hour or so, and it'll hold it together. And then the black felt on top. So that's the glue. This is the activator, what sets it almost straight away. Just hold it tight for a few seconds. Because it's at an angle, there's going to be a bit of a gap, so I don't want the glue running down it, so what we have to do is turn it over. I don't really need to clamp that side, I'll just clamp this side, because that's glued now. What we'll do now is stick some expanding foam in that.
And just a reminder, we're not using these end bits, so it doesn't really matter how pretty this bit is at the end.
I'll just leave that now for about half an hour, or until it feels not tacky anymore. But it expands to like 10 times its size. It's a good installation and soundproofing. Right, while I'm waiting for this one to set, I'll start on the second one, because obviously there's 2 speakers. Some nails in there, just to reinforce it a bit.
Just gonna try this out for size. Not finished, but it looks great. My dad's gonna add something to the back here just so it doesn't slide off. Felt there and there, but that looks very, very cool and perfectly positioned.
Don't know how to hit this now, put sides on first or the top bit and cut it off.
Is this a piece off the other thing that you've just
That's just,
used to stop it coming off?
glued it on. But I've cut round the foam. But it's rounded, needs cutting to that bit there. Not alright.
Sounds good to me.
Some light. Bubble bottle.
Bubble bottle. Very important step.
Don't take long to go off.
Ah,
Needs tidying up right on it.
that's good for a start.
Yeah. Put that other side on. So put the other side on.
That's how Spider-Man does it. Trusty bubbles.
Top on. Nice old block, wasn't it? I've cut round them so it's nice and neat. So I'll do that now. Nice little cushion in here. It goes up quite quick. Needs tidying up now. You're right. Feel like too heavy, is it?
No.
You don't want loads of weight in.
No.
That is acoustic stuff anyway.
Yeah. And,
Acoustic wall paneling.
yeah, and that was the piece, as we mentioned before, at the end here. This was actually on that, so my dad's taken it off and just put it on. Yeah, there it is. Took a piece of that off and used it at the end to stop the speaker sliding off. And my dad thought it was funny how little oak there is actually on it. Yeah, don't want to catch yourself on them.
No.
Professional, has never hurt himself ever doing stuff like that. Good idea.
Because that's just MDF, that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. How thick would you say that is?
Not very. My dad was just saying he thinks this material is probably more expensive than the wood that actually is on the material.
That's so, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Should make a piano out of it. piano artwork.
Both sides there. So, cut that then.
As you can see in here, this was expanding foam, proper squishy. Now we've just run out of that, so I think my dad's going to improvise right now, I think, yeah?
Yeah. Westwell. Cut most of that off. So let's see. Alright,
Yeah.
you're tidying up, but basically what you get.
That's good, that.
Yeah, I'll need tidying up. Be alright in your recording studio then, won't I?
Yeah, thank you. Right, I'm going to leave my dad to it now. He's just going to tell you which parts he's going to tidy up.
I'm going to tidy up all these edges, all the way around, and this bit, and all the edges really, because it's just been cut rough. But that's the front, that's what you'll be looking at.
That's what I'll be
And
seeing.
sand that, but yeah, looks good.
Very good, thank you. We've added some little feet kind of things here at the bottom. This is it, nice and tidy. I guess we'll put it under the speaker. Wow, that is amazing. He's going to do the other one now. But that is awesome. So as you can see, this is where I sit. Facing, obviously this is a bit trippy because I'm editing, making these. So you can see this is pointing right at me. This is pointing at my belly. So this is perfect. And obviously it'll absorb the sound and it's keeping it off of the desk, which is the main thing.
I found some more spray, which is good.
And there's the second one all completed. No, this is an afterthought really, innit? But that's probably the most important part, to be honest.
Because if that was wood on wood,
Yeah.
vibrations.
Yeah. So,
That's what I thought.
yeah, good thinking, Batman.
Get that from you.
So we're going to put it under there and that'll be done. And there we go. Look at that. That is amazing. Good job, Dad. Awesome. And there we have it. The setup behind me here. Love the way they sound now. I love the aesthetic of them. Really, just awesome job by my dad. Thank you, Dad. I know you're watching with me right now. Breaking the fourth wall. Hopefully you enjoyed this different approach to the vlog. I might try more videos like this, stuff that I do at home, not just out and about. Speaking of, next week it won't be a vlog that's going up as I am away for the full weekend, Friday to Monday, so I won't be having any gigs. But I have got a video planned, hopefully it will come out on Monday, which is a week from today. But thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Comment down below anything you think I could have improved on or anything you enjoyed. Keep music in your life and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.